Hey everyone, welcome to the Araxnez channel. Today, we're going to hear an inspiring story that might open your eyes and ignite your spirit. It's about a boy who was abandoned by his father, had to survive with his mom and three younger siblings. But who would have thought? He ended up becoming a highly successful man. Not by luck, but through hard work, innovation, and unshakable determination. Let's jump right into the story. His name was Rehan. When his father walked out on them when Rehan was only 10, everything flipped upside down. No letter, no goodbye. He just vanished. Rehan's mom, Mira, suddenly had to be both mother and father to four kids, Rehan and his three younger siblings. They lived in a tiny rental house on the edge of the city, leaky roof, a kitchen that barely fit one person. But in that little house, a big fire was lit inside a small boy who felt responsible for protecting his family. Rehan started helping his mom from elementary school, collecting cardboard, washing neighbors' motorbikes, sometimes helping carry loads at the market. Every evening he came home drenched in sweat and barely able to keep his eyes open. But he never complained. Deep down, he told himself, "I have to be stronger than my situation." Stage 1. Surviving and learning. In middle school, Rehan realized something. Hard work wasn't enough. He needed knowledge. Even with barely enough money for food, he never lost his spirit to study. Many days, he only ate rice with salt or leftover soup. But every night, he studied anyway. When their electricity got cut because they couldn't pay, he studied by candlelight. He borrowed books from the school library, watched free educational videos at internet cafes when he had spare change. Rehan believed, knowledge can lift me out of the mud. Stage 2. Innovating through limitations. In high school, Rehan looked for ways to earn more, not just to help his mom, but to save for his future. He noticed one thing: his schoolmates loved trendy drinks, but they were expensive. So he tried making a cheaper version at home, using simple ingredients. From their tiny kitchen came his first product, Village chocolate milk, costing him Rp 3,000 to make, and he sold it for Rp 5,000. His friends loved it. Every day, he sold 20-30 packs, a good profit for a high school kid. What made him different was he documented everything. Costs, profits, customer feedback, new flavor ideas, all neatly recorded. Rehan learned, innovation is born from desperation. Stage 3. A strong mind, a soft heart. Getting into college was the next mountain. No money for enrollment. But he boldly applied for a full scholarship. During the interview, Rehan simply said, "I have nothing but determination. But if you give me a chance, I'll prove that I deserve it." And he got it. Free tuition, even monthly allowances. In college, he worked even harder. Aside from classes, he was a teaching assistant, freelanced as a logo designer, sold snacks, and even offered typing services. Sometimes he only slept 3 hours, but whenever he felt like giving up, he remembered his siblings studying at home. He wanted to be a role model, not just for his family, but for anyone who felt hopeless. Stage 4. Building a business, falling and rising again. After graduation, Rehan didn't go job hunting. He had his own dream, to build a business. With savings from college and a small loan from a friend, he started his beverage brand, the same one he created in high school. But this time, seriously, with branding, social media, and a proper system. At first it went well. Then the pandemic hit. Sales crashed. Employees left one by one. Rehan was on the brink of bankruptcy. But he didn't give up. He learned digital marketing, shifted his business to fully online, launched a reseller and dropship system. He even gave free training to housewives who wanted to earn extra income. Slowly but surely, his business recovered. In 2 years, his brand was recognized nationally. New branches opened, a small production factory was built, and hundreds of resellers joined across Indonesia. Stage 5. Grounded Success. Today, Rehan is one of the country's successful young entrepreneurs. He runs a growing food and beverage company, now available in major retail chains and even exporting abroad. But he never forgot where he came from. He built a house for his mom, created scholarships for underprivileged students, launched business training programs for young people from poor backgrounds. And whenever someone asks him what his secret to success is, Rehan always says, "I'm not smarter than you. I just never stopped learning, never stopped trying, and never felt ashamed to start from zero." Rehan's story isn't just about success. It's about heart, resilience, and the courage to keep walking even when life feels dark. Maybe today you're struggling, you're tired, you feel life is unfair. But remember, the sharpest diamonds are made under the hardest pressure. If Rehan can do it, you can too. Not because he's special, but because he never gave up. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of never trying.